probably say this shit. This should definitely be posted on YouTube. So, because a lot of you guys keep getting fucked with this. In the last thing, I'm preparing my fucking marijuana. Okay, just all right. So I may look down during this. Okay, but here's the deal on arcade sticks and hitboxes and things of that nature. Because someone in the chat is asking me like, "Yo, dude, I found a hitbox for $97. Should I pick it up?" And I was like, first of all, the cheapest I've ever seen a hitbox was when they first released for $150, right? $150. And so that means they're kind of expensive, right? And so if you found a legit, real, authentic hitbox for $90, then that's actually a really good price. He said it's from AliExpress. It's modded. It's not like 100% factory, official hitbox. And it just has Sanwa buttons. Should the Sanwa buttons be sufficient? And he says, in theory, if it has Sanwa, it should be all right. And that's the theory, and that's the issue that I want to bring to everyone's attention. Now, Mills, another person in the chat, is saying, just my opinion, I don't trust cheaper models, and that's the key. So Sanwa buttons are good. Sanwa buttons are great. Most of the good arcade sticks use Sanwa buttons. And if you can find Sanwa button or find an arcade stick without Sanwa buttons, put them in, and you may find that they are, pretty damn good. Here's the deal. Buttons are like fucking $6, right? Like, buttons are fucking cheap. Fucking, you could put Sanwa buttons on toilet paper. And it's like, all right, man, it's toilet paper. It's got Sanwa buttons. Yeah, but Sanwa buttons are like $6. Like, you could find decent, you can even get like top of the line ones with like sound resistant that makes them like quieter, some shit like that. I forget how much those are, but they're not that expensive either. So the real expensive shit of the fucking arcade stick or the hitbox is the PCB board. And basically that's it. So, like most arcade sticks, you could build one, like a Hitbox or a Mad Catz TE, Hori, Conba, something of that quality. You could put one of those together for about $40, give or take, depending. And the most expensive part would probably be the PCB, right? Because sticks are like, I've seen them for like $12, $15. Buttons, high quality Sanwa buttons, like the best in the business, are like $6, right? The board, I think you could get a board for like fucking $20, $30 or whatever, something like that, if you're going for like a super deluxe one. But for the most part, you can build the whole fucking shebang for about $30. That's how consumer electronics work. There's a big markup, for them to make profit, and then the profit margins are even more razor thin when you're going with manufacturing. I'm not giving you a business degree on this shit, all right? But don't ever buy bootleg shit. Okay, that's what I'm getting around to, is don't ever buy bootleg shit, because the high quality shit is not that expensive to make. And if you're really that strapped for cash, go watch a YouTube video on how to put a stick together. Buy some parts from like fucking, I don't know, Arcade Shock, Itoki, wherever. I forget where people are buying arcade parts now, but those are the ones that I know of, right? Go buy your parts, watch a YouTube video, put it together yourself for $30 if you're that concerned about price. Otherwise, don't buy bootleg, right? You're just going to throw your money away, right? And I'm not saying don't buy Chinese things, because Conba's Chinese, and they make a damn good stick. It's a very, very good stick. So I'm not saying don't buy Chinese, right? Just if you're going to buy Chinese, buy a quality Chinese stick. Or is Conba Chinese or Taiwan? I can't remember, dude. I can't remember. The CCP is going to be happy that I mixed that up. They're going to fucking upvote this video. Did he say that Taiwan? Did he say... Man, I fucked up. But yeah, don't buy bootleg shit. Just get, if price is an issue, just fucking put it together. It's not hard. It's really not. With a soldering iron and a screwdriver and a drill, you can build an arcade stick for really fucking cheap. And really, honestly, like, people have screwdrivers and drills. And if you buy a box, like, you could buy the housing box for really cheap. I think I've seen it for like $10, right? But if you make your own, it's even cheaper. Well, I don't know. Cost of lumber, they're not really cheaper anymore, right? But if you make your own box, it's theoretically cheaper. And plus, you could add your own art. People that are into arcade sticks are really into like customizing and making their shit look all fucking glowy and sparkly with waifus and shit, right? Hentai backgrounds. But yeah, never ever. What is he saying? Let's see. For me, the thing is that I'd have to import every single part, so you can count 200% of the cost because tax shipping. Shipping from US to EU is expensive. I would just look to see if there are places in the EU that make them. I would just support local businesses. Dude, I'm pretty sure there's some fucking nerdy motherfucker that'll put a stick together for you for like super cheap. Because people that are really into that, right? People that are into sticks are fucking nerds about it. They're like huge nerds, and they love building sticks and customizing sticks and putting them together. And if price is an issue, why go and spend $100 on a cheap bootleg when you can go and find, like, go on Reddit and just look up arcade stick, right? Fightsticks, right? The /r Fightsticks. Go on Reddit or Twitter and just put out, hey, man, I need a stick. I want a hitbox. This is my budget. And I guarantee you there is a dude who's looking to break into making fight sticks that will do it within your budget. They'll do it, and that's how you should do it. Don't buy, right? Don't fucking buy arcade sticks unless you really, really want. Like the ones I have. I have a Hori. I'd wanted a Hori for a while, so when I had the chance, I bought it. I don't really care much for that Hori, but I wanted one, right? Because I heard they were really, really good. And I love my Mad Catz TE2 sticks. Those are like the greatest sticks I've ever played on. So if you're going to buy a name brand item, buy it because you want that name brand. But don't buy something because, oh, it has Sanwa parts. Because Sanwa parts are really not that big a deal. It's not that impressive to have Sanwa parts. Like, you can literally order them really, really cheap. Even if you have like jacked up import taxes and whatnot, like you can find, because there are retailers too. Like those, I just named off the retailers I know, but there are. I guarantee you, there's somebody in the EU that fucking can get you stick parts. You just gotta look, right? You just gotta go. Hey man, I'm in the EU. He said there ain't no services retailers of this sort in this dog shit country. Doesn't matter, dude. Doesn't matter. If you're in the EU, first of all, I know for sure there are people in the UK that put sticks together. All right. Like, what is Foxy Grandpa has, I've seen him with like custom controllers or so. I've seen EU players with custom controllers. All right. So there are people in the EU who can put that shit together. And if you'll pay, I'm pretty sure if you said my budget is $100, there's somebody that could put a hitbox together for you within your budget, and you'd be getting legit stuff. You'd be supporting a craftsman, and they would buy like the good part because it wouldn't be a big deal for them, right? I'm gonna get Sanwa parts at $6. Add that to the cost of making the stick, right? And whatever. It's not increasing my margin. In the EU, yes, but it's still 200% cost. No, you're not thinking business-wise. You're hiring someone. You're saying, these are the specifications I want. This is my budget. You want my $100. This is what I want in my stick. Can you do this for $100? Here is my $100. Go forth and bring me arcade fun. That's how you negotiate it. You just say, this is my budget, dude. Can you build this? Somebody will. Somebody will. Somebody will build it because they love to build those arcade sticks, right? They love to. So you giving them money, right, is just a bonus. Because for that guy, the real payment is the fun of putting the stick together. This is how capitalism works, people. This is how capitalism is supposed to work, right? This guy loves building arcade sticks, and he will build them for free if he could, but he can't. He has to buy parts. But if you give him money to buy parts, and he can build that arcade stick and then pocket the difference, pocket the profit, right? He's just getting paid for his time and his skill. So I would say that's how you should do it. If you want an arcade stick, find a dude, man. There's tons of them. Anything I say is always going to be, listen, word, bro, do what's best for the community. Those are words, right? Those are the wisest words. Do what's best for the community. That's Justin Wong, man. Wisest dude in all of fighting games. So getting parts and putting it up myself would cost me probably the same. Actually, it would be cheaper. If you ordered the parts and put it together yourself, it would be significantly cheaper. You're looking at spending $90, and I said you could do it for $30. That's a third of the price. This is significant. As long as there's a community for it, there'll be people to make it. Exactly, Weenie. You already, the issue, like, I don't have any custom sticks because I'm broke. But you've already said, I have this much money. You've already mentally made the purchase. You've said, I have this much money, right? And I want to buy a stick. And I'm looking at this one. And I'm telling you, if that's your budget, as long as you don't mind waiting, a month or so, which you're not an arcade stick aficionado, you're saying you're interested in them, right? So if you're interested and you want to spend less money because you're not sure of the investment, then that means you're not in a rush either. So if it takes 2 months for this guy to put your arcade stick together, whatever, it's not like you have a tournament that you need that stick for tomorrow. You get it when you get it, and then you save a couple of bucks, and you help a local craftsman within your community pursue their trade. That's capitalism, people. That's how it's supposed to work. All you fucking commie motherfuckers coming in my chat always talking about socialism. And I'm like, no, dude, fuck that, man. You have a problem, and there's some dude out there that can solve your problem for a price that you think is fair. To go out there and do some American shit. Do some capitalist shit. Let's see. Where do I find people like that? I'd rather have it ready to go. I'm technically inept. I'm a soft whiz. Yeah. Shut up. Wait, what's up, Hatch? Oh, something's going on. We're talking about hitboxes. No, like, you're not in a rush. If you're impatient, then fine. A fool and their money is soon parted, right? Like, the economic market is really basically rewarding people that are patient because they get shit at a cheaper deal because they'll wait, right? You want to spend extra money that you don't have to spend on a lower quality product that I can tell you is going to fall apart on you, all because you don't want to wait for somebody to put love and care and skill into the item you are putting your fresh earned, hard-earned cash towards. I'm saying is your money. Do what you want, right? But do you want to buy some fucking sweatshop arcade stick that no one gives a shit in building? Or do you want to get a skilled craftsman who's maybe not known, right? They're not some fucking big name artist that can put arcade sticks together. But maybe there's somebody that wants to get known, and they know that they're not known, so they can't charge that much for their skills, right? They're building their resume because they earn out, right? Even if you you pay them less than you would have paid like somebody that's known in the community, right? But that guy's not as good. He's not as known, so he's not going to charge as much. And he's going to look at having a good reference, right? Your reference is actually more important to him than the money, because then when he goes to shop out, hey, I'm going to build this stick for you. This is how much I charge. And if you don't believe me, hit up this guy. He paid me that much. And if he ain't happy, he'll tell you. But I'm confident he's happy. And so he would build his name like that. So taking a cut in price because he's not known, that's fair. That's fair capitalism to me, right? Anybody that's a craftsman would understand that sometimes you got to pay less. You got to get less pay to get the future. See, I'd be happy the way I just have no clue where to find people who do that sort of thing. I literally just told you go to our Fightstick on Reddit. Just go reddit.com, our Fightstick. There's tons of those fucking nerdy motherfuckers. Tons of them. Tell you right now, there's probably 5 dudes in there showing their custom sticks. And if you started a thread and said, listen, I'm serious. I've never used a hitbox. I'm new to it. I want to buy one. I would rather support someone in the community. This is my budget. Who can make me a stick for this budget? DM me. And I'm telling you, your inbox will blow up. Your inbox will blow up. That's how you should shop for sticks. You should shop like that. Unless there's a tournament tomorrow and you're an arcade stick user. If you're new to arcade sticks and you don't know if you're going to like them, and you don't know if you want to spend $300 on a good one, this is what you should do. You should just say your budget, go to Reddit, I would say back in the day, go to shoryuken.com, but yeah, don't do that. It's kind of a dead forum. But go to reddit.com/rfightsticks. But before you do, like, comment, and subscribe my video and talk about if you get an arcade stick or some other shit. He says, shit, sorry, I missed the Reddit part. Twitch is freezing and buffering. Oh, well, I'll post this on YouTube later. That's why I told you to comment and subscribe, motherfucker, right? And hit my Patreon so I can get money. But, yeah, go to R Fightsticks. Let me see. Is it R Fightsticks? Let me pull up my Reddit. Hold on. I got too much pornography on my Reddit. Got too much pornography. Yeah, R Fightsticks. Look at this shit. This right here. R Fightsticks. Oh, my shit is not. That shit is blurry as fuck. But as you see, the whole fucking subreddit is like dudes showing their arcade sticks, right? It's just arcade stick. These are guys that built their arcade sticks and they want to show it off and they want to be known as being dope at making arcade sticks. So why not use that to fulfill your need of an arcade stick while helping them? Dude, always do what's best for the community. Word. Do what's best for the community. A fucking goddamn champion of the earth said that shit. Goddamn champion of the earth.